Gen Z, the addicted generation. Let's tap in.
The other day I woke up to two things. One, forgetting my hydro flask at a damn soccer field, resulting in someone taking it. Two, the realization that Gen Z might struggle with some of the worst addictions of all time. A few years ago, one of my closest coworkers at the time looked me square in the face and asked, "Yo bro, what are you addicted to?" I thought to myself, damn, that's a pretty loaded question to ask at 1 p.m. behind the cash register at a damn shoe store. Nonetheless, I thought about it and didn't know how to answer on the spot. And so I looked at him and said, I'm gonna be honest, bro, I don't even know. What about you? What makes you ask that question?
Bro, I think I'm addicted to dopamine, bro.
My 18-year-old self thought, dopamine? What the hell's this guy on about, bruh? I had only recently just barely passed chemistry, as neutrons, protons, and fucking electrons were never really much of my strong suit. And yet here I am with this nigga in front of me dropping the word dopamine as if he wants me to recite its chemical compound on the spot. Fast forward a few years later. The other day I had a shower thought. Oh, dopamine. He was addicted to a constant state of feeling good. But what is dopamine?
But I feel like that's a natural human thing. It's a natural human thing, but I feel like our generation, well, Gen Z, I'm millennial, I'm not Gen Z, but today's generation of young people in general, we're becoming more and more addicted to that constant feeling of feeling good. And I'm kind of at a standstill with that because everything in life, I can't speak for everybody, but I can speak for a majority. Everything in life kind of feels shitty. It kind of feels shitty, smells shitty, tastes shitty. Just like life is not really good for us young people. You know what I'm saying? Especially us young people who grew up in like I feel like the golden ages to be a teenager, to be a young adult. Like we're in the golden ages, but we're like, it just doesn't feel like it. So I can see why a lot of people are addicted to dopamine. They're addicted to things that make them feel good. They're addicted to things that don't make them think about their everyday life problems. It's nothing. It is wrong with it because like dopamine, it fries you. You know what I'm saying? Not all dopamine is healthy. Like you got corn. So you got young men addicted to corn. You got people addicted to gambling, addicted to going out and partying and clubbing and drinking and smoking. Too much of anything will never be good for you. You know what I'm saying? So from that point, I do understand that. But at the same time, I do get what he's saying. I'm addicted to dopamine. I'm addicted to feeling good because whenever I'm not feeling good, I'm forced to fucking think about everything that's going on in my life. I'm forced to think about how I got to go work this shitty ass 9 to 5 that I really don't want to do. I got to pay these bills that I really don't want to pay. I gotta fucking survive, and I really don't feel like survive, like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand when he say I'm addicted to dopamine. Shit, me too, brother.
Is it that feeling you get when you bet the entirety of your paycheck on black? That feeling you get when the girl finally DMs you back after her 12-hour nap? Or is it even that feeling when you see a rush of people liking your new post? When I finally realized, damn, we're all addicted to dopamine in different ways for real. The year is 2025, in which everyone and their damn mom is on social media. Whether it be on the gram flexing their bougie restaurant entrees or their low-key spam account which contains their deepest and darkest secrets, there ain't a single nigga out there who ain't got at least one form of social media. Now, social media in itself isn't a bad thing, as I mean, we are the ones using it at the end of the day. But I wouldn't be surprised if the people who came up with Twitter, Instagram, or...
Now, see, I disagree, right? Social media wasn't designed to be a bad thing, but what do humans do when they get something that's designed for good? We use the shit for bad. We fuck it up. We like these social media platforms weren't meant or created, in my belief, to have going this far. Niggas are in too deep. Like Instagram is a flex off. Like, is it the beginning of Instagram where it was motherfuckers just posting things about their daily life, random pictures, random videos, like anything. You didn't have to have a niche account. Like a lot of these social media things are just niche pages where people are flexing or boasting or complaining or bragging, or you know what I'm saying, just that's what social media is now. The rage bait, the clickbait, the clip farm. That's what all of this is. I don't know when the shift became this or when it started, but the road that social media is heading toward, the road that it's currently on, is, I don't think that's what it's designed for. I think it's doing way more bad than good for anybody. The only people that is doing good for, like, are obviously if you're an influencer, or if you're somebody with a platform who, you know what I'm saying, you have an account, so more, all your fans and followers or supporters can keep up with what you're doing. That's the only thing that social media really benefits, or the only people that social media really benefit. But right now, I just feel like social media is fucking up real life. Like, it's and I've fallen victim to this too. Like, I find myself having to take social media detox because I'm just on apps, fucking looking at what other people got, looking at how they're living their life, comparing it to mine. And shit, I'm not where I want to be yet. So it's obviously, it fucks you up because you think that, oh, you're not doing enough, or I'm not working as hard. When in reality, you're just doing the best that you can. But you're just, you find yourself not intentionally, but just comparing your life to the next person who may not have had the same struggles as you, who may have not had the same responsibilities as you. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's all about perspective. But my perspective on this is that social media is ruining real life, like right in front of us. Like, life is becoming a Black Mirror episode, if it's not already one.
Or even TikTok studied human behavior, as this shit is literally straight up addicting by design. You ever realize how doom scrolling has become so normalized that you even witness it when you're out in public?
Bro, doom scrolling is so bad. Like, you wake up and you pick up your phone. Like, not everybody, but I'm willing to bet a fucking limb. I'm willing to bet my arm. You can have it if I'm wrong. But most people, they wake up and they grab their phone. I unintentionally, intentionally, whatever. Sometimes I wake up and the first thing that I look for is my phone, and I gotta like snap myself. Like, what are you doing? You got to think. Let's get our day started. You know. But it's some people who they don't have that conscience where they're like, all right, let the first thing I do not pick up the phone. Let me pick up a toothbrush. Let me pick up a washcloth. Let me pick up like something other than my phone. Some niggas, they don't have nothing to look forward to in the day, so they pick up their phone and they're right back where they left off last night. Doom scrolling TikTok, doom scrolling IG, doom scrolling X, consuming content, frying your brain. We are all frying our brains, bro. And it's like, something becomes so bad to the point where they create a term for it. What the fuck is a doom scroll? What is a doom scroll? What is it? Doom, like, just really sit there and say it and replay it in your brain. Doom scrolling. What are you doing on social media? Doom scrolling. What even is that? We're cooked.
Like, that ass, you'll be at the gym waiting for a machine when you start to notice the person's taking abnormally long. Alright, it's time to hit some lat pull downs. Never mind, there's already someone on the machine. It's whatever, I'll just go do something else and then come back. Yeah, it shouldn't take too long. Alright, time to hit some lat pull downs now. Let's go back to the machine, see what this guy, what the f? This nigga's still using the machine? Damn. Must be going for a PR or something. It's whatever though, I'll just check in one more time, it's all good. Alright, just finished this last workout. I gotta go see if this guy's still in the machine, bro. The gym's about to close. There ain't no way he's still there. Oh, hell no. There ain't no way this guy's still on the machine, bro. I gotta see how much sets he has left, bro. Hey, yo, bro, how many sets you got left, big dog? Yo.
I love a good
yo, bro.
Right? Putting together.
This shit even takes place with people you know sometimes. Like, somehow you'll be having one of the most intellectual, deep, thought-provoking conversations of all time, when all of a sudden you hear, yeah, bro, come to think about it, like, how are countries in billions of dollars of debt? Ain't that money shit fake anyways? Can't they just print more, bro?
Damn, bro, I never thought of it like that, bro. That's a really good point.
Nigga, are you on Instagram Reels?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't got friends like that. But if I'm really talking to you about some real shit and you're on your phone, I'm not gonna check it. I'm gonna just drop it where it's at. Those type of people piss me off. Like, there's a subsection of people who they can't really do anything without being on their phone. They can't have a conversation while multitasking on their phone. They can't fucking, and I'm guilty of some of this. I'm able to put my phone away when need be. If I need to have a conversation, I need to talk to somebody, or somebody wants to talk to me, I'm able to do that. But it just seems like the phone thing, like, we need to do. I wish there were places that you can go that the phone wasn't like allowed. I don't know if allowed is the right way, but the phone, like you're able to just keep it away. The phone doesn't have to be present. The phone doesn't have to be seen. It doesn't have to be, you know what I'm saying, fondled with just because you don't know what to do or know what to say, or you don't know how to hold a conversation with the next random person that you just bump into. You know what I'm saying? We're losing our human connection because these phones are becoming so damn powerful. And not even just the phone, it's the stuff on the phones that are even enhancing the more power level of the phone. Like,
Gen Z's dopamine receptors have literally been fried, as growing up on the internet has practically desensitized hella people to actually enjoy the real world. I swear you could be out in public and it's become so normal to not even want to engage in the world around you. Like deadass, you could be on the bus, in line at a store, or even waiting at your dentist appointment, and majority of the people in your vicinity will be straight glued to their phone. To a point to where if you're now the guy staring outside the window on public transit, or better yet, analyzing his environment in the public space around him, you're now considered the odd one out, or the weirdo. At the end of the day, it's your life, so make sure you live the life you see fit. But there ain't no way in hell you can deny the simple fact that the human body was absolutely not designed to stare at a screen 24/7. We've all been, or even know of the nigga who has abnormal amounts of screen time on his phone. Like somehow he managed to pull off having more screen time hours than the day itself. So
yeah, one thing I'm not proud of, bro, I feel like my screen time itself is cooked too. It is. Mainly because my shit just be on. Like I turn my settings off for my screen to never turn off, because I hate that shit when it just goes dark and I gotta retype in my password, redo the face. Hate that shit. But at the same time, the screen time thing is a problem for a lot of people.
social media in its beginning stages wasn't too crazy. Back then, you only had niggas care about posting funny selfies or even pictures of random things.
That's
then
what
some
I'm
time
saying.
flew by and short form content quickly became the norm. I'll never forget the time one of my boys told me he beat TikTok. At first, I was like, what the fuck? How did you even beat TikTok? Then he showed me his phone, and not only were the videos on his For You page having only hundreds of likes, you know, the videos no one's seen before, but he had also had the same ones reappearing on his feed because they had nothing else to fucking show him. Here is 2025, in which gambling has somehow officially become mainstream. Like, don't get it twisted, the concept of gambling and even casinos had existed a long ass time ago, but now with the use of the internet, it all started with simple shit like opening cases in a damn video game. Back in these times, people used to stream themselves on Twitch doing mass openings in games, but then very quickly it somehow evolved to niggas straight up betting cartoonishly large amounts of money I'll probably never see in my life on virtual casinos. After hella controversy around the subject, Twitch decides it would be a good idea to ban it, as otherwise it would indirectly be endorsing this content to people who could potentially be underage. Fast forward 3 months later, a site named Kickdrop, which was a streaming platform, literally opened not that long after by stake.com, the most visited online gambling site in the world. To this day, tens of thousands of niggas still tap into those streams, straight watching these guys burn through abnormally large amounts of money. The thing is, all this shit is just strictly the internet. At first I thought to myself, damn, this shit is hella entertaining to watch. And then I quickly started to notice that hella people around me aren't just watching this shit, but they're actually gambling themselves. You'll be chilling with your boy, then all of a sudden your conversations start sounding like these. What I'm saying, like, here I am thinking me and her are hitting it off, and all of a sudden she ain't answering me back.
Damn, bro, that's actually crazy.
Dog, what do you think? Are those slots on your...
But see, they not doing the slots. These niggas is doing parlays on fucking sports. Like, it's so bad, right? You want to know how you know you got an addiction to sports betting and gambling? When we're in a season like this, the summertime, there's no NBA, there's no NFL. But you know what that is? There's niggas over there in Baghdad playing cricket, and some of these niggas are betting on it. They're doing parlays for niggas in Baghdad playing cricket. They're doing parlays on Asian baseball. Like, nigga, any sport that you can think of, I'm pretty sure there's a sports book that has some type of betting for it, and these niggas are finding it because they just have a itch. That is the new crack. The parlays are the new crack. Granted, it's a little different because people aren't just doing this to, I would hope, they're not just doing like betting and gambling just to, you know, just for the fuck of it. Just to, oh, I got money, let me gamble it. No, these niggas are trying to turn They're trying to turn $5 into thousands. They're trying to turn thousands into hundreds of thousands into millions. I respect that. I respect the hustle. But at the same time, you got to know. You got to know when to make your what they call it, make your crosses count or make your losses count or some shit like that. Look at half of these niggas, how much they bet compared to how much they win. These niggas are in the negatives. When I started briefly betting before I left New Jersey to come to Texas. Nigga, it took me three bets to learn my lesson. Nah, if something that I'm expecting to happen ain't happening, then obviously it ain't meant to happen. I'm not about to just keep giving y'all niggas money. That should be going like this. You make a 10 thing parlay. You make a 15 thing parlay. Leg. Soon as the one thing go wrong, gone. Your money gone. My nigga, that $20 could have went to a meal. That $20 could have went to Chipotle. Like, what? Like, I don't know, man.
Phone? Somehow gambling has become so normalized, you're considered crazy if you don't do it.
Let's go, bro. Just locked in these picks for the ball game, bro. Yo, bro, what are your lines looking like, bro?
That's what
your line, bro. Like betting, like.
And then they look at you crazy if you're not betting. They look at you crazy if you ain't on a parlay wave. They look at you crazy if you don't got a FanDuel account. Actually, if you don't got a FanDuel account, they don't look at you crazy. They look at you like money. Oh, let me refer you, bro. Use my link. So them niggas could get free bets. They only care about referring you so they can get more free bets. These niggas are fucking addicted. Everybody's addicted to something, but I feel like these addictions are getting a little too out of hand. I feel as though if an addiction is if an addiction is ruining your health, ruining your pockets, or ruining your relationships, you have to do away with them. You have to. If it's ruining your health, your pockets, or your relationship, you have to do away with the addiction because that shit is going to eat you up. It's going to eat you up. It is.
Like your betting lines, bro.
I don't really be betting like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really tapped into the betting world like
bro,
that.
Like FanDuel, Bet365, Parlay.
Yeah, no, I heard you, bro. I don't have those though. I don't really gamble.
Bro, if you're a loser, just say that, bro.
Like, don't get it twisted. Gambling sometimes can be hella enjoyable, whether it's with your friends or even on your ones. But there ain't no way in hell sitting in the passenger seat as your boy tries to gamble his way out of a fucking ticket is ever a good spot to be in.
475. Hold on 1 second. Oh, man. 13s versus 10s. You know, you gotta hit those. You always gotta hit those 13s. Sorry, sir. 1 second. Oh!
Or even sitting in the back seat of your boy's whip as he's in the driver's seat, losing every single possible spin on fucking slots. However, you might want to stick around though, just in case he wins, because then it's a different question. He might be the type to take the squad with him. Drugs and alcohol have existed since the dawn of time. I mean, this shit ain't nothing new. Older generations like Gen X or even baby boomers had to deal with the tobacco epidemic as it was literally campaigned and advocated for during this time. Yeah, here we are a couple generations down and yet we've seen the side effects and still proceed to not give a fuck. Who you talk to or the environment you're in at the time will never fail to depict the kind of shit people are actually on. If you're at a party and you ever have to use the washroom, don't be surprised when you see niggas walking out of there with the sniffles alongside white shit underneath the nostrils of their nose. Depending on who you're chatting to, smoking usually means one of two things. 1, cancer sticks. Side effects may include reduced running ability, struggling to gain breath, and extreme yellowing of teeth. 2, weed. Side effects may result in you potentially smelling like shit everywhere you go, and your brain might slowly turn into mush. If you're ever out and about and someone asks you for a cigarette, don't be surprised when they tell you they go through multiple packs every couple.
See, and this is where, if you're a cigarette smoker, I just can't relate. It's like nothing that we can relate. We can't relate. Like I ain't been stressing through life that bad to the point where I feel as though I need a cigarette. I grew up hating cigarettes, hating them. You know what I'm saying? For people in my life that smoked them continuously, people in my life that sold them continuously. I don't like what they do to you. I don't like how they make you smell. I don't like nothing about cigarettes. So I don't think that's one addiction where I can honestly say I will never partake in. Like never. You know what they say? They say never say never. My nigga, I'm stamping this today. You heard it from me, verbatim. I'm never getting addicted to cigarettes. Weed, on the other hand, that's a little different. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say I could ever get addicted to weed, but I can see why people smoke weed. It's not really like a, you know what I'm saying? To me, it's not really that big of a deal. It's just if you one of them people that before I eat I gotta smoke, before I go to sleep I gotta smoke, before I take a shit I gotta smoke, before I go here I gotta. Don't be one of those people, because then that's just like you burning it out, like you just overplaying it.
Of days. And if you're around niggas who say they smoke but almost have a heart attack when you hand them a cig, don't be surprised when you hear the number of 8-woods they faced this week. What was always funny is when in school they did those little anti-smoking PSA things. Like, I remember when we were younger, they used to call niggas down to the gym and have some public speakers showcase a video about why you shouldn't smoke or shouldn't do drugs because it's bad for you. Then niggas got older and couldn't give a flying fuck.
I don't even think they do that shit in schools anymore. I wouldn't be surprised if schools have like because back then they used to have recycle, reduce, reuse. They used to have this dancing bear telling niggas to recycle. They used to have people coming to us talking about cigarettes. The only thing they got right now is college fairs, and they barely even give a fuck about that. These schools nowadays, they not having no assemblies where they trying to put positive messages in the kids' brains. They're not.
About how bad it was for them. Niggas will deadass look you square in the face and be like,
bro, you know this shit has rat poison in it, bro?
what the hell? Hell no, I did not know that shit.
Now you know, bro.
Jonathan, why the hell are you still smoking that?
Bro, if you want one, you could just ask, bro.
Then there's alcohol, and I'm sure everyone always drinks on occasion, as the licks will never fail to make you feel a different kind of way. Only difference is there isn't an occasion every single fucking day. I'm sure everyone has heard a story of that guy who's straight drinking as if the club was going up on a Tuesday. Whole time it's 12 fucking p.m. in broad daylight. If you're not running into this guy outside his house straight chilling, you're probably running into this guy online on the game, as they never fail to make it known how much they've been drinking.
Bro, I'm so fucking sauced right now, bro. This is like my 8th beer, bro.
Yo, bro, it's only like 5:30, bro. People barely got off work, dog.
You're right, bro. I can get at least 5 more in.
What's always funny is if you take a step back and look at the situation, smoking or drinking neither taste or smell good, but we all do it for some reason. Like, if you haven't went nose blind and
my whole thing is like, duh. Know what I'm saying? Nobody, I would hope nobody indulges in alcohol or weed and cigarettes for the pure taste. Granted, there are some weird cigarette smokers who they enjoy the taste of menthol. I think they genuinely do. That's why they like it so much. That's why it's so addicting. I don't know. But with weed, you smoking it because that shit makes you feel euphoric. Depending on what you smoke, it makes you feel euphoric. It makes you feel hungry. You know what I'm saying? It makes you feel happy. Everything is funny. Everything is good. Life is good when you are high. I don't advocate for smoking weed. You should find happiness naturally in the natural things of your life. But if you're unable to do that, or it's hard to do that from time to time, motherfucker, spark that shit. And then that's just, it is what it is. Now, alcohol, people aren't drinking alcohol because that shit tastes like good. One thing that I've learned in college, if you're drinking with people and you have that person that say, oh, this tastes like juice, nigga, stay away from me. If you think alcohol tastes like juice, stay away from me. We're not partying together. We're not drinking together. We're not pre-gaming together. My nigga, I'm drinking this because I want to feel good by the time I get to the party. You're drinking this because you haven't drunk water all day. You're dehydrated. You're thirsty. You want something to drink. So you're just drinking. You think this shit is juice. My nigga, stay away from me.
Your taste buds are still functioning, you'll quickly realize how nasty it actually is, and then proceed to engage in it anyways, because I mean, fuck it. We're here for a good time, not a long time, I guess.
And for the niggas that drink beer, stay away from me. I had beer one time. I went to a frat party. We ain't pregame nothing. Niggas was broke. It happens. You get to the function, you only got enough to get in. Niggas got in. The freest alcohol that you could always get at a frat party is beer. My nigga, I had one little sip of a big cup. After that one sip, I learned my lesson. I think I'm cool for the night. I'll go wait outside. Y'all niggas, that shit blew my imaginary high. I wasn't even high, but it blew my high. It blew my mood. I didn't want to party. Niggas got to the party sober with no lick. And the only thing we got to drink is beer. I'm upset. I'm depressed. I can't party like this. I can't function like this. I'd rather go back to my dorm room and just be bored out of my mind. Let me know when y'all niggas is done and we're out of here. Like,
all in all, Generation Z has normalized some of the worst addictions of all time. It's become normal to consume endless forms of content on social media, lose an entire car's worth of money betting on black, or even staying high all the time. As the old saying goes, nothing is ever bad for you in moderation. However, it seems like we've taken that saying and thrown it out the window completely.
Yeah.
I mean, you tell me, have these addictions become normalized as for some reason everything that feels good isn't actually good for you? Or have people in our generation simply come to the realization that we're not here for a long time, instead a good time?
I think it's a little bit of everything. We're not here for a long time. We're here for a good time, but at the same time, it seems like all of us young people, we're chasing the good time, and the fucking good time is running away from us. And the only way we're able to catch that good time is if we indulge in these things that make us feel good temporarily. It's a process, but once you discover that you're, you know what I'm saying, you're giving into your addictions a little too much, push them addictions to the side because you don't need them. Yes, they make you feel good, I know. Doom scrolling, forgetting about your life's issues while you're on social media, just liking and commenting and interacting with people online that you'll never see. It feels good in the moment, but my nigga, you're passing your life by. If you're high every moment of the day, you're passing your life by. If you're smoking cigarettes, you're shortening your lifespan. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't even talk about the main addiction. A lot of niggas are addicted to food now. Niggas are just being, that's another story. It's your boy Rushmore Rick. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, leave your opinions on it. Tell me what you're addicted to. Tell me what your thoughts on addictions. I'd love to hear it. We out of here. Next video.